Thank you for joining me for another episode of Monster Hunter Now with the Resinator. This is a special episode for the Kulu-Ya-Ku and the Halloween event. As you can see right here, I'm just collecting some rewards for later in the Halloween event. And this was a really good event. There was all kinds of Kulu-Ya-Kus, and they're holding the pumpkins, as you'll see here in a second, instead of the rock, which was just amazing, cool, and it was a lot of fun for the Halloween theme. The only thing I wish they would have done a little differently is the pumpkin that they're holding. It's kind of hard to distinguish the eyes and mouth from the rest of the body. I know it's a totally different color, but if they would have just highlighted that with black like they did this other pumpkin in the background, I think it would have looked so much better. It would have made the eyes and mouth stand out so much better than they do. But it was a fun event. Lots of different Kulu that I killed and got lots of different rewards. And you'll see as I upgraded this hat, the Jacko hat. So let's get on into it and talk about the Kulus. Kulu-Ya-Ku. As you can see, I've slayed 169 of them so far as of the taking of this screenshot. They can be found in pretty much every environment, forest, desert, and swamp. They don't use elementals, they just kind of attack with claws. They are weak towards water, so make sure you use weapons that have water elemental on them. They have two breakable parts, which are going to be the head and the foreleg, which I'll show later. And then let's go on to some main characteristics. They are a bird wyvern, that's their species. A bird wyvern adapted to grasping objects with its well-developed forelegs. There have been sightings of it plundering eggs from other monsters, but it will often drop them if in surprise if attacked. And you'll see this later when he drops the pumpkin when I hit him really hard and break him. When engaged in battle, it has a propensity to unearth sturdy rocks, which it uses as a weapon or a shield. You have to be really careful because you can be blocked with your strikes and stuff like that by that rock, or the pumpkin in this case. There have been reported sightings of this monster utilizing dugout boulders as a means of offense. Given that the frontal attack will be met with this hard rock, it is advisory to strike from the side. However, its multiple forelegs and the head can be broken in order to force it to drop its rock. Alright, here are a few dodges on some attacks. Just remember that the timing is the most important thing, so you have to time these dodges correctly. As you'll see that the moment I start the dodge, that's pretty much when I'm swiping to try to dodge. So hopefully this helps out with your dodging techniques. I'm trying to incorporate more of these shield blocks because they are helpful. There are some maneuvers that are better to block than to dodge. Next are some examples of breaking both the head and the foreleg. These are kind of random when they happen, but when they do happen, it does give you an opportunity to hit the Kulus a little bit harder because they do kind of pause for a moment while he kind of rests his head slightly on the ground. Here's the Jacko head equipment that you got for this event. I just kind of showed some upgrades of it so you can kind of see what you needed to upgrade it. The pumpkin tickets were the biggest part of it. I will not be able to upgrade it again once it gets back to pumpkin tickets unless it's available again, I think, next year. So I will upgrade it all the way up to that point and get it to where I need pumpkin tickets again, and then see where I can get pumpkin tickets maybe next year or whatnot. But this was very cool, thematic. It looked cool, it felt cool, and it was very fun to play. Unfortunately, I did not get to play with others during this event, so I didn't get to check out how good it was when you're playing with other people with the same Jacko head equipped. And the last thing I have here is the event. Once I finished doing it, I was able to capture basically the end little credits of what happened with the storyline as it ends here. And then this also gained me the reward of having the event medal, which I'll show you here in just a second. And here's the medal for the Halloween Pumpkin Hunt medal here. A medal granted to those who completed the Halloween Pumpkin Hunt event. Again, this was a fun event. It was great. It was a lot of joy. I'm looking forward to doing next year's and looking forward to some of the other events that they're going to have maybe for Christmas. Hopefully there'll be something really cool for Christmas. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you guys next time.